G'day, this is Adam from AVA, Magnetic Levitation Australia, and this is another edition of Mad Micro RC Mods, and this basically is a $15 RC car from Kmart.
Kmart sucks. Okay?
Yeah. Why would I even bother with a $15 car? Well, a lot of this stuff's done on a budget, and we look for what we can use and what works. So yeah, I had a friend who got one of these. He got the other one, which is sort of more of an orangey colour. It has plastic as eyes, which we weren't aware of until I bought this one. And he did a brushless setup, which he did overnight, and got quite a good result. He's been working on it. And then I got sucked in because I won't go past single cell. Normally cordless brush motors is my limitation because of noise restraints and stuff. But this one I've sort of made an exception, and I'm going to try and quiet mine down. He's running a 2 or 3 cell brushless setup. I'm running, single cell 350 and 300 milliamp hour. Single cell with a DC similar style motor that came in the car, almost identical, and yeah, a bit of a challenge going on at the moment, it would seem. So this video I probably won't show footage of me racing against him yet. Go! Oh no, Tail! I seem to be making mistakes trying to overbait. Oh, God! Oh! You asked for it. Oh no, it didn't work. Oh no. Aha! There's a chance for cheating. But what I will show is footage of this car running stock with, not with batteries, but with a lithium ion jammed in it, stock with the stock controller. Obviously something's still loose inside, at the back it's flat. Quality of the assembly or the workmanship. So there you have it, $15 car. Of course I was running it on a lithium ion battery instead. I have to say, if you get one that's good and not dodgy like this one was, a few bad things in the assembly, yeah, for a child wouldn't be a bad thing at all. And then I'll show the car after I've modified it and put an Atomic Racer kit or WL Toys 939 Speed Flux, whatever you call them. I put one of those units in this car, hooked it all up with the servo, and it's actually a lot of fun. I did modify the controller, I had to reverse the servo, and I did it through the controller, not the servo. And also included this little Lamborghini sticker. Holographic too, and so I could tell my car apart from his. I did put this, I had some pinstriping from, some crappy Ford pinstriping which I put on the car, so it's easier to tell them apart because they're very similar in colour. So this is our $15 car that we got from Kmart. And I've done a bit of a pre-assessment on it. Now, don't get me wrong, these cars, $15, sure enough, you don't expect them to be too great. I only buy them for modifications purely, pure and simple. Although I do like to test them out stock standard first, then put a lithium battery in them next and see what happens, and then modify them completely and try and enjoy them properly. Kmart, unfortunately, may have taken the showing off their product stock standard and exchange that for a good, bad and ugly about their car, or the quality of some of these cheap cars. So I've already done a pre-assessment on it, so I'll just pop the lid off really quickly. I'll just reposition our camera nice and close, and I'll try and show you some of the whacked out stuff that you find in these cars. Got a little zoom in on the things that I found which are part of the problem. But this, yeah, sorry, I should have mentioned at the very start, this car does not work. I put batteries in it, doesn't work. Rooted. This is a positive wire that goes to the on-off switch. Anyone can see that. It's not actually soldered in there, it's just loose. Also, the other section of the positive wire has been damaged. It's just a solder contact, I think. When they're soldering, they've touched against the wire and just burnt the casing. Probably no big deal. Let's move over to the board. Okay, the board here, if you've got good eyes, if you've got sharp eyes, you probably see what's wrong already. Okay, so and then I had a look in with a magnifying glass and thought, well, let's have a look at the board and see if there's any contact solder problems or anything like that. I found a little bit of solder on this wire here. There's been a solder drop. When they've soldered the components, they've dropped solder. It's hit this wire and it's fallen down onto this controller chip. And really careful. Probably remove. Here's the noise. Basically a piece of solder that they've dropped back on across the controller chip output pins. Yay. Came up.
Kmart sucks.
I've got my $15 Lamborghini out. It's basically fitted out. I'll quickly show you the car. That's a, let's see, it's hard to remember what you call them these days. An Atomic Racer Speedflux WL Toys 939, I think it is. One of these sort of things, basically. I've put in this big heavy car. Now a Speedflux weighs about 71 grams, and like I said, this at the moment weighs 170 grams. So it's never going to go as fast, but it's still a lot of fun to drive. Keeping in mind I'm using a much bigger motor than what the Atomic Racer uses. All I've really done to build this car was I cut the front off an Atomic Racer, harvested a section with a servo, mounted it inside the car with an Atomic Racer servo bar, slightly modified to suit the front end. It was very simple to do. It fit almost straight in. The back end, all I've really done is I pulled the standard motor out because it has diodes and crap on it and put this motor in. Slightly higher RPM. This is the one I used in the supercharging with neodymium video. Its maximum RPM I think was about 20. By putting magnets on it up to 25. Let's see, other features I suppose. Let me show you its features. Yeah, it's got suspension. I've done modifications, different suspension, but I'm going to go back to standard. Turns out that was best. Under the car, you pull the battery case open. The compartment under the car here is where I put the on-off switch. So you turn it on, you can see the little red lights come on. Basically, it can take a 300 milliamp hour battery, or it could take. We've been trying out these ones. These are great. What are they? Can't remember the full specs on them and that, but they're a graphene. They're a new style of battery. These fit in. I actually jam them up inside here, and I go up inside that section there. Or if I want, I can jam a 350, I think it is. Yeah, big 350 flat cell. That fits in there as well. So I can try, 3 different kinds of batteries in it. But what I found is the lightest battery is the best because the car's so damn heavy. Okay, I just got a phone call. Dan is going to be around here within probably 6 hours or so with his dark side technology, which is basically brushless motor stuff, which is more suited to a car of this weight, by the way. Basically, this is my final shakedown on carpet. I'll do a little bit on the slippery concrete just to see as well, and yeah, that'll be the end of the video with a bit of bonus footage thrown in of track time, me mucking around with different cars. Also the 1000 subscriber car, there'll be some footage of that. But yeah, I've just got to quickly try it out. If I've got a problem, I've got about 5 or 6 hours to fix it. So battery a little flat, so I'll run it and I'll put a better battery in it, see what we get. The shakedown's not just about finding problems with the car, it's also working out the best lines and driving style for the setup, keeping in mind that I power down when the steering's on. So I'll be making a track that's got a longer straight possibly, and we'll definitely have a chicane, because there's no point building cars unless you turn left and right, unless it's basically just Daytona style racing, which is fine too, but then I want to build different cars. I've just installed the 350 nanotech lithium ion. It's a slightly different shape, size battery and displaces the weight differently in the car. It's fully charged unlike the other battery I've been using. So let's see what we get. Well, contraction issue. Have to change the driving style, I think. Oh, it's a bit of wheels. Oh, I think I might have to scuff up my tyres. Let's scuff up my tyres. Back in a second. Okay, tyres scuffed. Let's see if it helps. Ah, there we go. A bit more traction. Whoop. Oh, I think we're ready. Don't know how I'm going to go on this. We're going to have a 3-minute challenge. When Dan comes around with this car, we run 3 minutes in each direction on the track. And see which car comes out sort of with a better lap count. Oh. 3-minute lap challenge. Ready, set, go. Do it. Who's got more power, Dan? Oh, do it, go! For reference, this is the 1000 subscriber car that I'm going to give away to someone. Being bashed around with this car with a 300 milliamp hour battery in it, but it's alright. I've actually ordered another one of these which I'll modify for the giveaway. I just couldn't resist playing with this one, and I'm going to modify it and do it in the video as well, so hope you enjoy. By the way, the black car is a Celica that took 4 hours to build with a brushless motor setup. It's a dark side build by Dark Side Dan, yet again, and it's definitely overpowered. This first time out, it's doing quite well. Most of the time. That's probably done. Give that the brake, you should be able to turn without it. I think that's the trick with this one, stop rolling and turn with the brake on. Yeah. Can't roll so it pitches in. Oh! I was going to say I'll go wide. Just for a laugh. Ah! Oh, I get wound up now.